We've drawn Taurus, we've drawn Aries. Number 3 is Gemini. Now I'm gonna start with traits because I forget to say traits sometimes. So there, I will mention I'm reading this off of notes, vague notes, because I don't have a good memory. I do have a good memory, it's just not this type of thing. So imaginative and intellectual people, they like gathering information, they like gaining information, and they like talking about the information they have gathered and such stuff like that. I think they get a bit of a bad rap because of their two Gemini, like the twins kind of having two multiple sides to themselves, but everyone has multiple sides, so that being said, what I didn't want to do for Gemini was give them two people. So I wanted to make sure it was only one character for the Gemini sign, or at least the illustration. And what I wanted to emulate as being like the twins was more in the lighting. So right now he doesn't really look much like the twins, but that will be coming in later in the next video. Also, I couldn't find the version of the Gemini symbol that I liked, so I decided to just make one in Illustrator. Okay, I remember it's been a while since I've drawn this one, so it's coming back to me. What actually annoyed me while doing this was some of them have very specific. Okay, I'm peeking. Okay, I must feel very strongly about this. Some of the zodiac signs actually have colors that are associated with them, and it's like agreed upon. Like Aries, wherever you look, is red. Now, what I wanted was because I have a picture which has two light sources, one red and one blue, and I wanted to use that, I wanted to use the eyedropper tool and use that to shade Gemini because it looked cool, but it doesn't fit with Gemini's colors, and it seems like Gemini's color is yellow. I'm like, yellow and blue, or at least yellow the primary one, more sources say yellow, and then secondary sources that say blue. I say sources, it's the zodiacs. They don't really have a color. People just agree, yeah, this is the color, this is good enough. Sure. I've also started using the reflecting tool or whatever. That one, the one that looks like a bit of a butterfly at the top. I've started using that one to keep things symmetrical. And yeah, so I was going to do a blue and a red lit from either sides, and the sign, because there's two prongs, columns to it. I was going to use those as one of them being red and the other being blue, but can't do that. So instead, I'm going to have one side be lit and glow yellow, and then the other one not be lit. So it's actually going to be half of the symbol will be lit, and then the other half will cast a shadow, and then I can still have my lighting thing where instead of having two different light sources, I'm going to have one light source, but he's only lit on one side, and the other side is really dark. Yeah. and I don't think I'm gonna be doing all of his color palette, his actual color palette in this video, because I haven't figured it out yet. But I also want to be able to have the symbol in the background, and to be able to do that I need to color him in, and I'll probably, and also it saves me time. It saves me a lot of time to just do the base in, and then it's easier to come back and just be, right, play around with colors. What colors? Who are you? What do you do? What's your role in my story? I know, well, do I know his role? No, I don't know his role. I know his, like, the next generation of Gemini's role. I don't know his role. This makes no sense to you because I haven't explained any of this. So, okay, the reason I'm designing these characters is because I want to design characters. I had characters that planned based on the Zodiac for a while for a story I'm working on, but I didn't have designs for them and I didn't know why they existed. Now I know why they exist. But now I also have like generations of the Zodiac, and each Zodiac is more of a title instead of an actual like person. So now I'm like, right, are you the current generation, the generation before the current generation, or the first generation? You know? So now I've just made myself more work and been like, okay, so we have to design 3 generations of each Zodiac. Good to know. And give each of them personalities, and probably knowing me, I'm gonna give all of them like a storyline that's going to have no relevance to the current storyline and will never see the light of day because they have nowhere to go. The video has ended like a minute ago. What am I still talking about? Okay. Have a wonderful day. See you later, and goodbye. I really got better at talking towards the end there. Why can't I do that every day? Because you wouldn't. Okay. Shh.